Great leadership gets people through hard times. Great leadership gets nations through turmoil. Great leaders paint a vision of the future and can inspire others to get there too. A boss may tell you what to do, and you will do it. But will people continue to follow when times get rough? How can a boss inspire workers to always put their best foot forward if he or she does not? This presentation will offer information to help better your interpretations of what the differences are between a boss and a great leader. With this knowledge, you will have the tools to be able to know what it takes to transform into the leader you desire to be. Let us start by finding out a few tips for what it does take. Clarity, decisiveness, courage, passion are a few from this list. As you can see, all of these qualities seem so obvious, but yet why is it so hard to find a great leader? Let's dig a little deeper in to see what makes each quality important throughout this presentation. Clarity. A great leader always speaks in clear and concise statements. They make sure the audience completely understands the message that he or she is saying. The team or organization knows exactly what needs to be accomplished. Decisiveness. This is when a great leader has consistency in the decisions that they make. They take the time to thoroughly research the issue, and they rarely change their mind. They are committed to making the best possible decision for the company. Integrity. How important is integrity? Don't we all want an honest person leading our organization? Being upfront with employees or business associates is also how a great leader works. They follow the ethical standards set forth, and they do not stray away from doing the right thing. A great leader is courageous. They take chances. This person might feel fear, but they never let their team know it. They have passion. They truly love their job, and it's contagious to be around. Humility, humble and grateful. With a great leader, there is no I in team. And accountability. They take responsibility for their organization, like the captain of a ship. A good leader does not throw blame when things go wrong. Rather, they find the problem and they fix it. A great leader shows respect to his or her followers. Often they are held in high regards, not only in the organization, but also in their communities. This is a nice quote I found from John Addison. Great leaders make people feel important. Isn't that the truth? Has anyone ever made you feel important? Would you consider them a great leader? Indeed. So there's a big difference between a boss and a leader. Think about this. A boss is a person who manages their employees. A leader is a person who inspires their employees. This awesome quote from Ronald Reagan, the greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. Motivation. Gratitude. These leaders are genuine in their actions. They're thankful, appreciative. A great leader allows others to receive the recognition for a job well done. Nothing like a good old pat on the back makes a person feel better about themselves and their contribution to their organization. Can you pick the difference between the boss and the leader? A boss is a know-it-all, talks more than they listen, gives answers, criticizes, points out weakness, defends their ego, focuses on themselves, puts blames on others, and demands results. As where a leader is always willing to keep learning, listen more than they talk, seek solutions, they encourage, they recognize a person's natural gifts, they coach. Sometimes they're vulnerable, focuses on their team, they take responsibility, and they inspire performance. Now, can you pick the difference between the boss and the leader? Which would you rather work for? The boss that points you out because you made an error in a group meeting, or the big guy that pulls himself down to your level so he understands what you're going through? As we close, it's important to remind you of the leadership qualities. Speaking clear and concise so that there is absolutely no way your message could be misinterpreted. Clear messages make it easy to do the project right the first time. Have passion for your work and the people you work with. People tend to gravitate towards positivity. Show gratitude along the way. Do your due diligence before making decisions. Stay decisive. Wishy-washy just will not cut it for a great leader. Be courageous and go out on a limb. Be fearless. Picture a duck gliding across the lake so gracefully. You don't see their feet going like mad below the surface to stay afloat. Never let them see you sweat. Be a motivator. Encourage employees. Give them a workable path to success. Be accountable for your team. Don't throw people under the bus or point blame. If something goes wrong, oh, and trust me, it will, own the error and work as a team to find and correct the problem. Use foresight for the future. Learn from the mistake. By familiarizing yourself with the leadership qualities that we've talked about today, becoming a great leader is well within your reach. If you make the conscious effort to incorporate these qualities in your routine, everyone wins. So you've been given the tools to determine what it takes to be a great leader. The qualities and characteristics go hand in hand. So you will be able to determine if you want to be a manager of people or if you want to inspire people to do great things. Now, which one will you be? Thank you much for listening.